Hi there, this video I'm going to go through pathways, which is the way that you can individualize your marks book in SEQTA. So in the last video what I did is I shared this program, this marks book, with 8 other classes. You can see if I click on the collaboration section here, here are all of the classes that are sharing this program. So they have the same cover page, they have the same assessments or any updates to the assessments. They also have the same information in any of the areas where I put stuff in for the lessons. So for example, if I was to go into the planner here and Friday the 31st of January or any of these things, if I change the topic here or if I add details into here, you're going to see all that for all 9 classes. Additionally, it's going to bring across all of the things that we had for 2019. So if I drop down on this lesson here, you see I've got some details for a relief. All of this stuff will be brought across. So first of all, we want to wipe that out, and then we want to make an individual pathway for each class so that when somebody puts in a relief instructions, it will only apply to that individual class. So here's how you do that. So back on the cover page, you can see the section underneath collaboration is called Pathways. If I click on Pathways, you'll see that previous year's pathways have come across. So previous ones are there. So you can always kind of put this class onto a pathway that you used last year if you wanted to. So by default, all of these classes are using the default one. Okay, and this one here, the original pathway, is the default. If I change the default pathway, it means all of the classes will be on this one here, this pathway, which might include different orders of lessons, it might include different lesson material. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clone this original pathway, or copy it. There's 3 options: existing lessons, copy all lessons, create new lessons. So what this will do is create a copy of all the existing lessons that are in there, including any of the material from the previous year. I can make a copy of all of those lessons, or I could create a brand new bunch of lessons. I'm going to use the last one. That will clear out all the material that was there for relief lessons for the previous year. So I'm going to go create new lessons. Now this new pathway I'm going to call Port 2020. Okay, and what I can then do is do the same thing, create new lessons. So based on this one here, create new lessons, and I can go through and type in each person's name and give it the new year so that we know exactly which year we're dealing with here. After I've done that, I can then assign each class with that correct pathway. So for this first one here is going to be Beach 2020. If I go down to my class, which is number 5, I can then put my class on Port 2020. There we go. So I'm just going to click on save that for now. Now when I go into the planner, what you'll see is all of those lessons have been cleared out. If I scroll down, remember there was one previously that had some information in there. That is now gone, and we've got a blank slate. So if I do put in some information here, so I'll just give this lesson a title, Welcome, and you will see that if I go across to the other teachers, in this case Kerry Beach's timetable, she won't have this in. This is individual just to me. So if I go across to the other teacher's timetable now, this is the same class. So if I click on this now and I go to the planner, that's one way I can do it. You can see her first lesson there does not have welcome. So the other way, of course, of accessing that, if I go back to a timetable, and we can click on the My Day view as well. Okay, so this little one here, Load My Day, and you can see for this class here, there's the lesson topic, there is nothing there. Whereas if you go to mine, if I click over to me, and let's go to the traditional view, click on the My Day view, you'll see this first lesson is called Welcome. That is how you set up pathways. Now I only did 2 there, but what you can do is go through the whole lot, create pathways for each individual teacher, and then when they put in some relief material, you'll be assured that it won't affect all of the other classes, and all the other classes and teachers won't see it. So that is setting up pathways.